Okay, look. We all spend $1,000 on the device plus accessories. I get it. If you're anything like me, after buying that, I don't have $1,000 to just waste, okay? So I want to protect my investment. The thing I noticed about most of the videos out there and the guides out there is people are only chasing that 2 to 3% frame rate increase. And in my comments, I've seen a lot of anxiety panics, a lot of anxiety comments based on the thermal performance and the safety check of this device. In this video, here is your 5-minute safety check we're doing so we can have a device that runs for not months, but years. Let's get into it. The first setting the community and I can completely agree on is changing what the power button does when the device is on. Here are the steps. Changing the power button from sleep to hibernation not only saves the battery from draining while it's in the carrying case, it'll keep it from overheating in the carrying case. Either your carrying case might turn it on or it's just in sleep mode. It's not really in an off state. So it's still getting power, it's still able to wake up and continue resuming what it was doing. If you're playing a game, you put it to sleep, put it in your bag, that's a disaster waiting to happen. Setting number 2 is changing your available VRAM. And this is one I have advocated since the beginning of this device and the beginning of this channel. Setting your device to 8 gigabytes of RAM definitely gives you the freedom to go through a vast library or catalog of video games. It keeps you playing longer than you want to spend time in the settings trying to change everything to compensate for a heavy CPU intensive game and a heavy GPU intensive game. By you being able to meet in the middle, finding the Goldilocks zone, that definitely gives you the option to keep gaming for much longer than everybody else is. But I don't want to spend 30 minutes thinking about changing a game when I have to go through the settings to change the VRAM, reset the device and wait for it to come back up, only to play the game for 10 minutes, realize that I didn't want to play this game, and have to change the settings back. Now, if you're willing to change your VRAM, available VRAM, to 8 gigabytes and you're still having an issue with the game you're playing, go ahead and drop that game down in the comments and I'll start to test immediately. I'll find the sweet spot for that game and I'll optimize it and make a video just for you so you can continue gaming at your optimal settings. The third setting is finding the perfect balance between game optimization and heat transfer. Keeping your device between 17 watts and 25 watts is definitely the sweet spot. So if you decide to take your device up to 45 watts, it's like redlining a Hellcat in a school zone. It makes no sense. I would rather sacrifice 5% of the performance for 100% of the heat transfer. I don't want to have an issue where my heat transfer is so high that my fans, my APU, my capacitors, my motherboard, my RAM are all degrading at a higher rate because I wanted to game at 45 watts for a couple minutes. Setting number 5 is always using the provided charger. If you're going to update, if you're updating the hard drive and you need a reboot, you need to get back into the BIOS, you click on cloud recovery and it doesn't work, you're not using the right charger. The one it came with is your best friend. This was designed specifically for this device here. So if you plug it in together and you use it together whenever you're troubleshooting, whenever you're having issues with the device, whether it's been in the bag and it gets the hot potato syndrome, or you updated the hard drive, you're having issues formatting a SD, you're doing an update on the device, always remember that your best friend is the charger it came with. And the last and final setting, setting number 6, is always ensure whether you're putting a mini SD card in this device or you're putting an SSD, NVMe upgrade in this device. Make sure you format the hard drive in NTFS. The reason you need NTFS is because Windows runs it natively. So it's made for Windows. You want to have the best performance on your drive. In conclusion, that is your 5-minute safety check. Now that we know our device is safe, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and start gaming. Actually, I'm gonna game here. I got some tests to run. It's about time I'm done editing these videos, man. It takes up all my time, bro. Oh, you're still here? Oh, hey, check it out. I know you noticed. I know you noticed it. I know you've seen it. Let me show you. Let me show you what it looks like. And look at the color. Look at the color. You feel that vibe, bro? Tell me you don't feel that vibe. Tell me you don't feel that vibe. Bro, look at the vibe. It's matching the theme, bro. All right. I'm getting a little too excited.